What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to do nose grinds. It might seem easy, but I got some good tips for you that will help you get this trick down. So let's get to it. Alright guys, frontside nose grinds. I know this seems like an easy trick, most people do got it, but I do notice when people do frontside nose grinds, they like to tap out or hit the tail. I don't consider that just how you would consider a nose manual tap out. That wouldn't be considered nose grind. So I'm gonna try to give you my best advice on how to do it. The first tip is 50-50 nollie out. And if you can't really nollie out, you just got a 50-50 and do a little nudge. That one really helps. That's the best tip you can get from this besides learning how to nose manual off the ledge and on so forth. I'll show you what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to talk about is when you're 50-50, you don't have to really like pop a nollie out. You're just gonna get that motion of the ocean where you kind of do a little nudge where it kind of like does this lift off out. That way you can get the clearance to kind of like levitate or level it in the air to kind of clear from hitting the tail and your truck on the ledge. So try to get on and land on your nose and keep that back foot there and kind of do that little nollie out. Let's give it a go. Check it out. Little nudge. Yeah, so that's all you kind of need to get the feel of how to nollie out or nose grind come off the right way. All right, so foot position for frontside nose grinds. You're gonna keep that pop, your popping foot centered in that tail. Your front foot a little bit under the first two bolts on your front nose truck. As you slide, you're gonna be in this pocket when you get in. You don't want to overstep it because your heel or your foot will drag and you'll pitch forward. That's a bad thing. For the back, when you get on, as you lock into this, you see I'm not all the way out. I'm in that little pocket right there. The back doesn't push this all the way, doesn't stay there, okay? It kind of shifts right here because if you do this, you're kind of going against your weight and it'll seesaw. You won't really know how to come off right. And as you get off, you're gonna do that little nollie nudge or China nollie out, so you get that little pop. Let's see if I can get it for you right now. Check it out. I don't know if that first person view works, but yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, for nose grind, frontside nose grinds on ledges or boxes, two tricks you're gonna really need is actually nose manual and a 50-50. You put all those together, you should be able to get a nose grind. But the tip for you that I'm gonna give you is learn how to 50-50 and do a little nollie nudge or nollie out. It helps out so much for this trick. So yeah. Get it? You can do this trick warming up by doing some nose picks just to get your front foot, your front leg muscles, learning that you're going to be standing on that because nose picks do help. Do a couple of like nollies and also like nose manuals off of things. I think those help out a lot in preparation for this trick. Get that feel of putting all your weight on the nose and stuff and this leg being free. They'll prep you. So you could practice by kind of doing like little China nollies off of things, or like little nose nudges off of things. Kind of get the hang of pretty much a nollie off of things like sidewalks and so forth. You'll kind of need 50-50, nose manual, and nollie. Those three are the main tricks that you're gonna need to do a frontside nose grind. The approach, I'll show you the approach in a bit, but like I said, just find a little curb or sidewalk and just kind of like try to nose manual and try to come off without slapping the tail and the truck or the wheels. So you just kind of get that momentum. You're gonna figure out the right speed that you're gonna need, and you're just gonna kind of like nollie nudge it, or what they call a China nollie, where you hit the crack and you kind of do a little bump off. So yeah, you're gonna need those three tricks, or just gotta be comfortable with those kind of tricks to get a frontside nose grind. So how I approach this trick, I'm actually coming at it parallel right there. See that? Kind of right there. You're not too close. You got a little slight angle parallel to your object, and there you go. So I'm like this kind of, because I try to get on when I jump. I pop and I try to just jump a foot in front of me while I stand on my the pocket of the nose. So I do this parallel thing. I don't really try to be too crazy at an angle like this, because it might slip out. You don't want that, so kind of parallel to it. So when you ollie on, you just dive into that nose right there. As you get the comfortability of doing the 50 nollie out, and also the nose manual nollie out kind of, or nudge out, China nollie out, whatever you want to call it. The secret to nose grinds is, if you get a good lock-in with the wheels, your heel side wheel, you're gonna be the heel side kind of heavy, but not really. You're gonna point your toe when you're on that pocket, but keep the feel of your back wheel on the coping. So you get that nice lock-in. I see people do it like this, and it's like super tweaked, kind of like an overcrook, but that's not existent unless it's backside. But yeah, you're just gonna do that. And as you come at the end, you can use your momentum and your speed to just do this little nudge out with your front foot. You're just gonna extend that real quick bit, and it should give you that little nollie that we're looking for to clear out the thing. Also, speed helps, but a little faster than regular. And the way you come at it, when you do pop on, you're gonna jump, and when you're on it, as you get the lock in and in the pocket, stand straight up on that. Stand. Don't be like sitting down like too much, because it might just slip out or slip in. You just want to stand on that leg, and at the end you're just gonna do that little nollie out. All right, so I'm gonna show you little mistakes that people do make when they put their weight in the back of the tail or the back truck. It'll tend to like nose grind tap, and it'll look like you're just getting on 50-50 weird. So what causes that is, yes, I'm on this, but my weight is still over here. So it's kind of pushing the tail down, as well as my footing. It's like that. It's just forcing it down to go 50-50, which is kind of like that. So you don't want to lean back and fix your weight right away. You just want to kind of keep it, you know, momentum going, standing on that, pointing your toe kind of, and at the end, as you push down and extend this little knee just a little bit, like bam, that's when you're gonna come kind of do that nollie, keeping it straight, getting down. So when you push your other foot here, you'll tend to touch it down like this, you know, so you're not getting the leverage you need to stand on this. You're gonna need to put that leverage on the nose and stand. But if you're in the middle, yeah, if you can nose manual kind of grind, that's really cool. That's nose grinds. But if you're pushing it down, what tends to happen is this will always catch. So it's also a weight distribution. So as you're on it, your shoulders aren't turning open or anything. You're just standing on it with your shoulders, you know. And I keep it like that. And as I go in the end, push it down and nudge it right at the end, the last foot or so. So that's a good tip that you guys should know when you're putting your weight distribution and so forth. So yeah, that's pretty much how to do a nose grind, frontside nose grind. My 3 pointers and biggest takeoffs of this trick tip skate advice that I'm gonna give you is the 50-50 nollie. That's the biggest thing I feel like will help you learn how to do nose grinds and come off the right way. Second, of course, is learning how to nose manual, and how to learn how to like come off without slapping your wheels or your tail on the manual pad or whatever ledge that you're trying to nose manual or not nose manual off of. And then the third one is having an alright nollie. I don't really do switch tricks, but having a little nollie control helps out a lot for this trick. So again, when you come at it, you're coming at it parallel, a very slight angle. When you pop and you get on, you're standing on your left leg. If you're regular, you're standing on your left leg. If you're goofy, you're standing on your right leg. Your front leg, you're going to put all your weight on that, and you're going to extend it and keep that back leg a little bit bent, you know. And don't put it at the corner of your tail because it'll push it down, it'll seesaw down, and you won't get that leverage that you want. And when you're ready to come off after grinding along, remember to lock in the back, your heel, your front heel, heel side wheel on your front foot. Get heavy on that when you lock in, but then also be pointing your toes because it helps out when your nose is dug in and you're just trying to do that. And at the end, when you're about like 1 foot almost out of the ledge, you're going to want to do a little nudge. This trick is actually easier if you do a little kiss the rail thing, but I don't think it'll help you learn. Most times I feel like people don't know how to grind long, so they do the kiss the rail and they don't use wax, so they're not comfortable with the grinding and actually sliding along. But in reality, it's best that you have that control, and it looks cooler having that control. So yeah, when you nose grind, you're extending the front leg. Your weight is on that pocket with your toes pointing into that nose. You're not over the nose, you're in that pocket of the nose, above those bolts. Your back leg is just right there. It's kind of prod in, it's bent, and it's ready to ollie and then shift out as you jump back from the obstacle that you're skating. Those are the 3 main things I hope that you took off from this video, and I hope you learned. Thank you for watching. My name's Mark. Please subscribe to your boy because it helps out a lot. I'm telling you it does. So please do like a video, comment if you want to talk shit, or just comment and just chat with me. So yeah, thank you for watching. Peace out, and I hope that you stay tuned for more. I'll see you again. Peace. My finger on the trigger, you can be my broad, and I can be hot.